Hey guys, welcome back. It's been an interesting last few weeks as we've seen a myriad of changes, bug fixes, and additional tweaking to the game. The various changes and noteworthy coverage can be found in the published section by date as they were released for your convenience. To cover them all would turn this segment into a slideshow presentation, so we'll cover some of the more notable aspects while running footage taken during the course of the last few weeks. Recipe wipes were removed from hardcore rule sets. This frees up the tedium and or laborious repetition of having to learn recipes all over again each time you respawn. The toggle HUD resource window was remapped from F to H for those who, like me, would inadvertently hit the F key and lose the full display. There were several bug fixes relating to campfires, dew collectors, and barbecue grills, as these were not detecting rain, and if you've not experienced this yet, you can't use a grill or campfire while it's raining. Invisible players are presenting the community with a host of annoying and obvious issues. This is still an issue for some, and I'm confident this is something the devs want to correct. There were many Battle Royale changes to include the inability to stack first aid kits, as this was becoming nearly a meta game for some as they were stacking kits to survive the poison gas. Body sim changes were introduced, and as of the last update, players are experiencing some rather peculiar hand gesticulations, so don't be alarmed if your character loses control of their extremities. AI spawning, or the lack thereof, continues to receive adjustments but appears to be back on track. Vehicle persistence was being addressed, although some players have been relaying that the vehicles are still falling through the deck extensions. If you're still having that problem, be sure to bug it. Passenger camera flipping was also under the microscope. I've not ridden in a vehicle to see if it's now working, but I do know that it was very disconcerting. Stability for the game client continues to be tweaked for those who may be experiencing slow loads or crashing. I hope you guys are getting some relief. As we press on through the bevy of dev posts, they've explained that changes have been made to the roadmap as they continue to focus on bug fixes and game performance, while advising us that hospital points of interest, new zombies, professions, and base building improvements can be anticipated in August and September. We also learned during these last few weeks that John Smedley has stepped down as chief executive of Daybreak Games. You're welcome to read all the details from the link provided in the published section below. A rather interesting and entertaining announcement came from Steve George in the form of Z2. Z2 is a reference to the new revamped zone or game map in which we'll see changes to the current landscape. In these changes, we can anticipate seeing new forests, unique floral and biomes, along with polish to mountains and hills. All three towns will be scaled up so as to provide a more urban feel, along with distinct details such as alleys between buildings, notable street signage, and the possibility that Ranchito Taquito will be relocated. And in the latest news, we have the newly introduced Invitational Crate, highlighting the up-and-coming TwitchCon in San Francisco, where various Twitch streamers will participate in H1Z gameplay, along with other frivolity during the convention. Then yesterday, August the 12th, we have a few more nuances such as the loading spinner and status, adjustments to VoIP, base security, and yet another assortment of bug fixes and tweaks. All the highlights for this segment will be in the published section below for your consumption. Thanks for watching, and a big appreciation for all the H1Z1 fans who have shared and contributed to my channel, as well as to all my subscribers who patiently await their favorite segments of my coverage. You guys are a fantastic group, and your continued support is greatly appreciated. If you've not already subscribed, be sure to do so and follow me on Twitter so you'll have all the latest news and information from H1Z1.